What is up, you beautiful happy hustlers out there? I hope you are crushing the day. I mean it, just enjoying this very moment. And I am going to share with you 9 reasons why you need to join a mastermind. And I'll just tell you straight up, joining a mastermind was single-handedly one of the best decisions I've made for my business. And it also helped increase my personal life because I made some amazing contacts and friends. And if you're not familiar with what a mastermind is, I'm going to get into that as well. But I'm going to share with you 9 reasons why you need to be in one. Now, I'm going to also share with you something very special that my team and I just created called the Happy Hustle Club, which is our private mastermind at the end. But I want you to join one, whether you join the Happy Hustle Club or you join one on your own. It's just so important that you join one, okay? Or you make one up yourself, and we'll talk about that as well. Now, buckle up because it's going to be a doozy. And we're going to kick things off with number one. The first reason to really join a mastermind is because you are going to be a part of an exclusive community. That means not everyone can join. That means it's not for everyone. That means people in there typically are like-minded and can support one another to really grow and thrive. That's the first reason. The second reason is because you have a shared endeavor. You're, like-minded with others, people who are tackling, similar obstacles. For instance, with the Happy Hustle Club, we're all entrepreneurs making over 6 figures and want to achieve blissful balance, but also pass the beer test, meaning I'd actually have to want to get a beer with you, and you would actually want to get a beer with every member in it. So, very important test. But that's number two, that shared sense of endeavor. Number three is having an instant, valuable support network. I mean, support is just so imperative when you're on your journey, especially as an entrepreneur. You got to have support. And I just really dislike when people say, oh, I'm self-made, because no, you're not. It's bullshit. All right. Everyone has support. Everyone stands upon the shoulders of giants, of other people who have come before us. And that's how we grow faster and more efficiently and effectively. So you are going to be diving into a network of invaluable support when you join a mastermind. Number four is collaboration, making sure that you have really great people to collaborate with, like do projects together, do rev share, different like maybe you create a product together and you split the revenue, or maybe you guys go halves on a course or a book or whatever. The collaboration that comes with the mastermind is really one of those unforeseen benefits because yes, you're going to be doing your own thing. You're going to be crushing it in your own endeavor. But when you collaborate with others, you can go further faster. Number five, it allows you to think bigger. When you are, part of a mastermind group, you actually think bigger because you see other people who are thinking bigger. And that pushes you to then think bigger. That means you're going to start to expand your horizons. You're going to start to see things a little differently with other perspectives. And it really does push you to become a better version of yourself. Number six, synergies. I mean, really, when you're in the right mastermind group, synergies are just one of those benefits that you have someone to talk to, you have someone to lean on, someone that can lean on you. You can be that support system, and you really just have that synergy of, okay, we're both entrepreneurs, we're both happy hustlers, we're looking to achieve X, and we want to make a positive impact on the planet and the people. And when you're aligned, there's those synergies. Number seven, new perspectives. When you're part of a mastermind, you get new perspectives. Other people's perspective really does matter oftentimes when you're in a mastermind, because these people have oftentimes rocked, maybe they rock too, but they definitely walked the path similar to you, or maybe they're a little bit further down the road. Therefore, you can learn from them and you can take their perspective. And this is a really good way to then see, your situation from a different lens. And a lot of times, when you're part of a mastermind group, you have people who have other expertise in, maybe one person's really great at digital marketing, one person's really great at customer acquisition, one person's really good at user experience. So you can get these different perspectives on how you can ultimately make your business more effective and efficient, and ultimately make more money and more impact. Number eight, you get honest feedback and advice and brainstorming. See, I think a lot of people call their like massive online communities a mastermind. That's not really a mastermind to me. A mastermind is when you can actually brainstorm each person's adversity and get honest feedback from the other members. Like when it's too big, it just isn't really a mastermind. It becomes something different. And that's okay if it's something different, but just make sure you are clear on what you're getting involved with. I'll tell you this, the Happy Hustle Club isn't technically a mastermind. Now, I will say it has a lot of mastermind properties. Well, what I'm building is not just a club of exclusive entrepreneurs. However, it has mastermind components, but it's not only, these things that masterminds have, but it's even more because it is a little bit bigger of a community. It's going to start in beta with only 21 members. 21 because it's my favorite number, but I will say as it grows, so will the community, so will the different perspectives and the feedback that you can get. But we're going to pair it up into smaller communities within the club. If that was confusing, stick with me. I'll explain it more later. But the point is, when you're in a mastermind, you get honest feedback, you get brainstorming, you're allowing that intimate connection to build with the other members. And there's something called a hot seat. You might have heard of it. But when you can get yourself in a hot seat and you can share, hey, this is the biggest pain point in my business right now. Or, hey, this is the number one thing that I did recently that made the most positive difference in my business. This is how you give, brainstorming advice and how you get honest feedback. And so it's really just one of the most important components of a mastermind is getting that feedback. And number 9 reason why you should join a mastermind is receiving critical insights about yourself. So important. How you interact with the group, how you, share your problems and stories and solutions, how you give your elevator pitch. Like this is very valuable feedback. This is why, people, join these groups is to feel safe in an environment, but ultimately push their comfort zones. Because when you are putting yourself out there to new members or you're networking or you have some type of, like stage setting where you're the one on stage in front of all the other members, you can learn some things about yourself. You can learn what made you nervous, what maybe gets you excited, what topics have come up that you're really stoked about. So that's really another very valuable reason why to join a mastermind. And of course, a little bonus is you can get these different opinions from other people from very different places. So those are just 9 reasons why you should join a mastermind. I'll recap them right now. And one being you get to join an exclusive community. That's not for everybody. Okay. Number 2, you get a shared endeavor. You're in it to win it with other people who have a similar endeavor that they're also embarking on. Number 3, that instant valuable support network. Can't say enough about just the networking component of joining a mastermind. Number 4, collaboration, having the group to collaborate and create new things with. Number 5, you think bigger because you see other people thinking bigger and it pushes you. Number 6, you have that synergy with those like-minded community. That's where the magic happens. Number 7, you get new perspectives from other people. Just really important to take in those other perspectives. Number 8, you get honest feedback and advice and brainstorming, especially when you're in the hot seat. And number 9, you receive critical insights about yourself and how you interact with the community. Now, I mentioned the Happy Hustle Club, and I want to go a little deeper here now because this is something that my team and I have spent a lot of time putting together. And I've run masterminds in the past. I've run high-level communities. I've run $50,000 a year masterminds. I've run free masterminds. I've done, everything in between. This one is super affordable. The reason being, I want it to actually be something you do for the long term. I want it to be something that you are in it and you're like allowing it to become a part of your lifestyle. Now, I'm going to share with you the Happy Hustle Club and some of its deliverables and what you could expect out of joining. If you did join, it would be my honor. If you don't want to join, this will still be a really good way for you to set up your mastermind. Let's say you do want to set one up, or a really good way for you to then screen other people's masterminds, because you want to make sure that there's benefits, involved in you joining someone's mastermind or community or club. Not just them just making a quick buck off you, right? And that's completely opposite of what we're doing at the Happy Hustle, and specifically with the Happy Hustle Club. This is for world-class happy hustlers making six figures who are entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs. Okay, maybe you're a corporate, grinder right now. You have a job or a 9 to 5. That's cool. If you want to be an entrepreneur, the club's for you. If you're making that six-figure threshold, the club's for you. If you're not, if you're close, send me a DM and we could talk. But we're really trying to keep the integrity of the group high. Now, with this club, okay, I'm going to tell you what you get. Bi-weekly balance building with yours truly. Okay, so I'm going to be in there. We're going to be doing twice a month deep dives into the 10 alignments of being a happy hustler. And we're going to be doing educational trainings and tactics and tips and tools and all the different things around building that work-life balance, both personally and professionally, but ultimately increasing your income and your impact in the process. The second thing you get with the Happy Hustle Club is the guest guru happy hours. So I'm bringing in expert happy hustlers to come share their wisdom specifically for the club every single month. So if you stick around, to the end of those guest guru happy hours, there's going to be a Q&A as well. But these are really powerful, high-level people who are crushing it in their respective industries and fields. And I'm going to bring them at least one in every single month for you to get full access, to get your questions answered, and really just have, another perspective. The third thing you get is a like-minded entrepreneurial community of happy hustlers. Not just people who are grinding their face off, and making money. That's not what this is. This is people who are holistically happy, people who are making an impact and an income, doing something that they love. These are rockstar, happy, hustling entrepreneurs that you can all grow together with. And it's really cool because when you meet people in a community that is like-minded, oftentimes you're friends for life. Number 4, you get Blissful Balancer Cash Accountability Challenge. So we're actually going to be able to win real prizes inside the club, real money. You could pay off your monthly, club membership fee every single month by just doing what you said you're going to do. Now, to go a little deeper with this, each person who joins the Happy Hustle Club gets one of these. If you're watching the video on YouTube, you can see it. If you're just listening to the audio, I'm holding up the Blissful Balancer. This is a whiteboard fridge magnet. Everyone who joins the club gets one of these. This is essentially what the club is based around. The 10 alignments of being a happy hustler, okay? And each day you have 10 action tasks to complete, one per each alignment, okay? Now, at the end of the week, we tally up who accomplished the most daily action tasks. And the winner gets cash prizes as well as other really awesome, valuable prizes. So this is just something really cool that I've done in past masterminds that I don't see anyone else really doing. And that's having stakes in the game, actual money at stake for you to win if you do what you said you're going to do. So it's something really cool. More on this once you join, but just know that you can actually make your membership back and more just by doing what you said you're going to do. Number 5, we actually have a selfless service session. As my man Tony Robbins says, the secret to living is giving. So this is something really important to me, giving back to others. And we have a session designed to give to others in causes you believe in. We all give time, money, and expertise to a cause and to others in the club once a month. So we meet for this selfless service session, and it's a real brainstorm on how to give. We pick a cause, we raise funds, and it's really a philanthropic way to give back. Number 6, there's Happy Hustle hot seats. Okay, get dissected in a good way, okay, and receive invaluable feedback, like by club members and by myself and by my team and by other guest gurus. Along your happy hustling journey, you have to have that feedback. You got to just get insights, and you have to figure out what's working, what needs to stop, what needs to start, what should you keep doing, all these different components. So These are just 6 of the different deliverables that you will see inside the Happy Hustle Club. And if you want to check it out, you can go to the Happy Hustle Club right now. It's live and you can sign up. We're doing the first beta round for 21 people. 21 is my favorite number. And I think when it gets over 25 in a mastermind slash club community, it's a little bit too big where then people don't really know each other. So for this first month, the beta, we're doing 21 spots. Those 21 spots are going to go quick. I'll be straight up with you. This is something that I've had a lot of interest. People have been asking me from my past masterminds, hey, when are you starting your mastermind up again, Cary? This is a little different. This is a unique spin onto it, but the Happy Hustle Club is open right now and will be open until we take it down, but definitely starting April 4th. So if you're listening to this, the first beta for those first 21 people have started. If you're listening after April 4th, if you're listening before April 4th and you want in, thehappyhustleclub.com is the place to go to sign up. Now, I'm just going to mention also, in addition to the Blissful Balancer, you actually get the book, The Happy Hustle, in its hard copy. You also get the audiobook, which is, if you like to hear my voice and you want me to narrate it to you. And you also get a dope Happy Hustle hat, which this allows you to, see your transformation and you could represent your transformation. And you also get the journey, the course, which is normally $97. You get all of these different things. I mean, the value of all those things combined is far greater than the $99 that you'll spend to join the club. Like even just these hard assets alone are totaled up to far more than that. But if you want to join this first beta round, now's your chance. 21 spots and you're on the clock. So if you want in, you got the link, you know what you get. If you have any questions, you can reach out to hello@thehappyhustle.com. Our team will, see where's the disconnect or where you might be wondering if it's a fit or not. But this is really something that I wanted to put together, a way for me to really connect with more of you, a way for me to really host a community of like-minded, happy hustling, badass entrepreneurs who are crushing it, but also know that they could be doing more, that they could find a little better blissful balance within their personal and professional life, that maybe they want to learn from others in the community. This is something that we put together and it's going to be a real blast. And the best part too is you actually can win money. Like you can get your whole $99 back by just doing the actual blissful balancer, the things that you said you were going to do, your daily action tasks. So it's a way to win money. It's a way to make connections. It's a way to have fun. And it's a way to learn from myself and other happy hustling entrepreneurs in this guest guru happy hours. So check it out, thehappyhustleclub.com. And then one last thing I'm just going to mention with this club, we're going to do a happiness guarantee. So if you actually showed up on the bi-weekly balance building, calls with me and you show up for the different components of the club, and at the end of the month, you don't feel like it was worth your $99, we'll give you every penny back. Okay. Reach out to our team. If that ever happens, like I only want people who are in it to win it and are invested. It's just one of those things that's why we have the happiness guarantee. We stand behind everything we do at the Happy Hustle and myself personally. So I really want you to be in it to win it. And then if you want to stay for another month, great. You get locked in, grandfathered in at that rate. I will guarantee the rate is going up. This is the first beta for the first 21 people. So right now, if you want it at its most cost efficient price, this is the time. Okay. It's an investment in yourself. It's an investment in your community. It's an investment in your balance. And as you know, balance equals happiness, my friend. So make sure that you take action on this. If it feels right, jump on it. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain. So check it out. Again, thehappyhustleclub.com. I hope to see you on the inside come April or beyond, depending on when you're listening to this. Still check the link because we might have another cohort running, but this first initial 21 spots are going to go quick. So check it out, thehappyhustleclub.com. I hope you got some value from this one regardless. Remember those 9 reasons to join a mastermind. And remember that that's something that you should be involved with, whether it's this one or it's another one or it's one that you create with your friends who are like-minded, who can help you become a better version of yourself. Joining a mastermind, joining a like-minded, tight-knit community is one of the best things you can do for yourself. So I love you. I hope you got some value. Share this with a friend who maybe wants to join as well. But regardless, I appreciate you and your time so much. And we're going to keep this party going. I am out. Peace and love, y'all.